want to know, do you have a dick?
Pick a different profession. Maybe you better at owning a clothing store or something, or a laundromat.
Oh! The worst hip-hop show is back. But what's up, YouTube? It's K-On, aka K-On, put you on, and today we are talking about the worst hip-hop show coming back for season 2. No, it's not Love and Hip Hop.
Okay, it's Amy's hour. It's never been your hour. It always gave 3 minutes.
Because that is actually the worst hip-hop show. That might actually be the worst hip-hop show. But this is a close second. You know, this is a really close second. But as always, if you like the content, make sure you hit me a like and subscribe and comment what you think about the video, the show, anything, man. I just like talking to y'all. But let's get into it. So basically, if you haven't seen the show, it's called Rhythm and Flow. Bars. That's a bar. And basically, Rhythm and Flow is a contestant-based game show for hip-hop. And you're going to be like, what do you mean, game show for hip-hop? So they got like a couple categories. So with the initial freestyle, which I believe is like you're performing a song, you're doing a cappella within like a club, and there's 3 judges basically judging you. And boom, if you win that, you get flown out. Next stage, they go to like multiple cities as well, but next stage, you do a rap battle. Then after that, if you win the rap battle, you do like an entire performance. So you got dance moves, choreography, like a whole entire show, and there's only 3 people left. And you're gonna be like, what are they even contesting for? Like, what are they trying to get? I think it's like $250,000. I think it's like $250,000, which is a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, it's a crazy amount of money. For this game show. They're putting in months of effort, weeks probably. Yeah, that's basically the gist of the show, and on face value, it like really doesn't seem that bad. Like, you're like, okay, that's kind of entertaining. Like, I could see how it's entertaining, and Netflix is the creators of it. And so there's a lot of money behind it. So they have a lot going on. They actually have reputable rappers and music people as judges. It's kind of impressive. But as we'll get into, it's not as nice as it seems, bro. So my first issue, bro, is the judges that they pick are dog water, bro. They're people that you like really wouldn't want music advice from. I mean, in the first season, we had Chance the Rapper, T.I., and Cardi B. And I mess with T.I., Chance, and Cardi B. I mess with them heavy. But I don't know if I want music advice from Cardi B or T.I. Chance I would rock with Chance. But T.I. and Cardi B, what is Cardi gonna tell me? What is Cardi B gonna tell me? Like, this isn't ass-shaking music? Okay. And I think she did tell somebody, like, they couldn't play this in the strip club.
Imagine if you performing in the strip club. Niggas gonna look at you like...
Gang, I'm talking about trauma. Why? I don't want this in the strip club. This is not for the strip club. And that's my first gripe with the show, is the artist picks are crazy. And they have, like, guest art judges as well. They have, like, Fat Joe, again, a person I don't want music advice from. Snoop Dogg, again, he's too high. Don't want music advice from. A legend. These are all legends, mind you. Like, these are legends. But do I want music advice from these people? Not necessarily. I want music advice from, like, a Kendrick, a Frank Ocean, Tyler, the Creator, Daniel Caesar, somebody like with artistry, right? Like crazy level of artistry. Like that's what I want. But instead, I have Fat Joe making fun of me on stage.
Pick a different profession. Maybe you better at owning a clothing store or something, or a
They had Jadakiss. I think he was drunk. He sounded drunk. But like, that's what I'm saying, bro, is we have these wild judges, and they be mean to people, bro. Fat Joe was literally making fun of people. They're saying, maybe you shouldn't be a rapper.
So. You got like a gift, but maybe it may not be like rap.
Like, do you know how toxic that is? You get on stage, you're excited, bro. It's your city. You're ready to perform for these big name rappers, and they're telling you not to rap anymore. That's like the most anti-artistry thing that you can ever do to a person, bro. Like that is, I would never say that to anybody, bro. Even if I thought they sucked and they had no chance, I would never, ever tell somebody to stop doing their art or making music. Like, I may be like, hey, maybe we need a better beat selection here, or maybe we need to change up our flow, or maybe you need to section this off. But their criticism is to stop rapping. Is like crazy. That's just with the general criticism of the actual artists that they choose. The second part of that is I told y'all they battle rap, right? I told you that, right? Imagine Cardi B is judging you on your battle rapping. Now, let me take it one step further. I told you that was season 1. Let's bring it to season 2, gang. They have Lotto as a judge, DJ Khaled as a judge, and Ludacris as a judge. 3 people again. And I'm not saying these are bad artists. I don't want music advice from these artists. DJ Khaled especially. DJ Khaled should never be given any music advice ever, bro, because he doesn't even produce. He is a curator, which means that he has a lot of money to put artists together. I don't want any, and he be flopping, bro. He be putting all his money towards having Justin Bieber, Migos, and Chance the Rapper, and all these other people just to flop. No, don't be no judge. Don't give me no music advice. Go home, buddy. Like, I don't want DJ Khaled giving me no music advice, bro. No disrespect to DJ Khaled. You know, successful man, has done cool things in music, just not the right format for this show. And I think that's the problem. Like, I don't want these judges, like, DJ Khaled's going to be giving battle rap advice. DJ Khaled is going to be giving battle rap advice. Let me say it one more time. DJ Khaled is going to be giving battle rap advice. One of any of these judges that I mentioned, these 6 judges that I mentioned, ever battle rapped? Have you ever seen Chance the Rapper battle rap? No. Have you ever seen Cardi B? No. T.I.? No. DJ Khaled? No. No. Because you don't battle rap. They don't battle rap. Like, if I'm going to look for a battle rapper, I may be looking for, like, Lupe Fiasco, Eminem, Kendrick, I think, is battle rap. Like, I think there's actual credible people who have battle rapped. But, like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? So that's my issues with the artist side, which leads me into, like, kind of another issue that is related to, like, the artists that they choose as judges. There is, like, a very clear bias when it comes to the selection, at least of the first season. I'm assuming the second season is going to be like that because they chose very, like, commercialized artists. So I'm assuming it's going to be kind of the same thing. But they don't have alternative rap in here at all. Like, all the artists that they chose to go to the final rounds, or even the battle rap rounds, all of those people were very generic, like, bar-heavy type of rappers. There was no, like, JPEGs or Denzel Currys or someone who you like, Playboy Cardi. There's none of these people. They're just heavy lyricists. And I guess that's, like, very, like, I don't know, like, principle of hip-hop, but, like, it just felt so dry, and it felt like a lot of the rappers that were, like, rapping against other people were rapping against, like, clones of themselves. Like, they're just different versions of these lyrical miracle type of rappers, especially with the final person that they chose, which was, like, D-Smoke. He was versing a dude named Saxon, both very bar-heavy type rappers, and there just wasn't experimental rap, there wasn't alternative rap, anything kind of to, like, add a different kind of flavor and technique to this actual show. Like, there was no difference, and everybody was just the same. It was just so boring, and it was all right, bro. I just expected so much more, I think, from the rappers that they chose. And there were some Chicago artists that, like, I have met personally or that I've seen perform that are very top tier rappers, better than some of the people that they chose. And to watch them not get selected and these other people get selected was just odd to me. Like, I've seen a lot of these rappers perform in person. They make very artistically beautiful music, and they didn't get chose. I'm just sitting there like, all right, like, oh, I guess that's cool. And I think it's honestly for the best. I think it was good that they didn't get chosen. I'll explain later. So, quick point regarding the artists that I forgot to mention when I initially recorded is that a lot of these artists, they went nowhere in terms of, like, career trajectory or blowing up. There was a few examples of, like, D-Smoke, Saxon, another rapper that I'll put in here. But, like, after the show, they really had no extra publicity. Like, their numbers were still relatively the same. And a lot of them stopped making music, just in general. D-Smoke hasn't really released that consistently. He released one project afterwards. And so, for the validity of, like, the show, like, this is the next big rapper, I really don't see that happening or like mattering. Like, I just feel like if I see you on Rhythm and Flow and you won, great, cool. You won money, cool. But we're not really going to take you serious. And maybe that'll be different for season 2. But for season 1, like, D-Smoke ended up just being compared to Kendrick. Like, and that he was Sir's brother. So he never really outgrew that kind of image. And I think that's why he didn't really do super duper successful. Obviously, great numbers all around. Numbers aren't the only thing that matter. But in terms of, like, just adding that as another layer of, like, popularity does not increase through Rhythm and Flow the way that I think a lot of these rappers kind of envisioned it to. Like, I'm being put in front of all these people's faces. I don't think it really matters because they're not going to take you as serious as other rappers who come up more naturally rather than being on this TV format. I think it'll be pretty rare. Like, America's Got Talent, like, most of those winners don't go on to do crazy things. But then you have the Kelly Clarksons and people like that. Like, you do have those people, but that takes 20 seasons. Takes 14 seasons. So maybe that'll happen later in the future. But that didn't really happen with this first season. So hopefully the second season's better. Maybe this rapper will be the next big thing. I hope so. I genuinely hope so. But yeah, there's no diversity within the lineup of rappers that they chose, at least in the first season. Second season is for sure going to be like that, bro. I have no doubt in my mind, because that's like the direction, kind of the vibe of the show, as we saw in season 1. So that was like another issue to me. Issue 3. I think this show kind of trivialized these artists' lives. There was like a lot of scenes, and I don't know if I can find, I'll try to find any, but if you just watch this first season, there's so many times where people are like saying like, oh, I was an orphan, I was poor, I had to sell drugs, I want to get out of that life, I got 8 kids. And there were so many times where they were like, everybody has a story. Give us something different. Everybody has a story, which like inherently is true, right? Everybody does have a story, but these people are like basically telling you their trauma and like terrible things that are happening, and you're just demeaning it fully. You're like, everybody has a story, just rap. Just rap. I only care about your music, just rap. Like, no, these are people, bro. I do care about your story. Like, I care about what you're going through. And it was just like sad to see that like all these people were like, hey, like, I really need this money. I got all this stuff going on. They're like, we don't care. like we've been through stuff too. We do not care about you, gang. And I do understand that for like a show that is inherently true. Like, you do have to not care about their story and care about the music. But saying that to them just felt so disheartening and like mean and inauthentic to like the human experience. Like, you're not really saying this if you're not being televised. Like, you're keeping that to yourself. Chance the Rapper is not saying that everybody has a story, or T.I. Like, and if they are, that's like just rude, bro. Like, that's just crazy, gang. And maybe they are. Maybe that's their like vibe, but that's insane, bro. That was my main issue. And like, this show is treated as a reality show. So there's people crying, they're filming people behind the scenes, they're like sneaking the camera in to like basically show, oh, like this drama's happening and these people are beefing and they're arguing, they're crying. Like, it feels like Love and Hip Hop for real. Like, it feels like a reality TV show, Kim Kardashian-esque type of vibe. And I hate that. I hate that for art. I hate that for music. I hate that in general. Like, I understand you need to they want to have that here to be like, I don't know, just like give more drama. But I kind of wish it was more of like an America's Got Talent, where it was just more solely focused on so many people just performing and like doing their best, and like that was the identity of the show. But instead they like are still trivializing these artists' lives and the drama that they're going through and the beef that they have with these other people, and like it's making hip hop seem like this aggressive cutthroat thing, which it's not. It's art. It's just art and expression through rhythm and flow, like through rapping, you know what I'm saying? So I just hate that, bro. It's just a reality TV show-esque type of thing, and that's like Netflix, that's their thing, you know what I'm saying? So they got that in the bag. They're gonna do that for season 2 for sure, and the trailer kind of already showed that, bro. Like, the trailer kind of already has that.
Lucky it ain't the battle rap, but I'ma eat you up, bro. She choked bad.
And that's probably my last issue, to be honest. Like, I think, honestly, if they rework kind of the layout of the show to be more America's Got Talent and less Love and Hip Hop, I think it would be immaculate. I like was skeptical, like, do they have the same producers from Love and Hip Hop on Rhythm and Flow? Because they feel very similar, bro. They feel so similar. So similar. And I got beef with that, bro. I do not want another hip hop show that's like dramatizing these black people going through the struggle, or like having drama or fighting or being ratchet, like whatever, bro. Like I don't want that again. I want people making art for the love of the art and expressing themselves and trying to win money. That's all I want. Is that too much? Did I ask for too much? Is that on me? Did I ask for too much? I think I might have. But thank y'all for watching. In conclusion, I will watch the show. I might do it on stream. So check out my Twitch down below. Shameless plug. But y'all watch the show for sure. It is the worst hip-hop show besides Love and Hip Hop. But as always, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate and love y'all. Check out my other platforms down below and comment what you thought about the video. Do you love it? Hate it? What's the vibes? Do you like Rhythm and Flow? Have you seen Rhythm and Flow? Am I wrong? Please let me know. As always, I love you guys and appreciate you guys. Peace out. Be smooth. Oh, and I got a TikTok, a Twitch. You're on YouTube. I got an Instagram. Follow down below if you do want to. Peace.